I'm back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I'm still dealing with jet lag. It sucks. Sucks a lot. Ugh. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. Okay, chat. It's been a long week so far. We just made it back from Japan. Literally got back. What day is today? Wednesday? I got back on Monday. I couldn't stream at all on Monday because I was super duper tired. And then I accidentally slept for 15 hours. Because that's good, you know? And then I had a short day, so I didn't really get all the things I wanted to do done, like stream. To say hi to you guys again. But now we're back. So, you know what? Just in the background, we're gonna have a game playing. And guess what? I didn't set it up beforehand because I'm a dingus. Alright. That's just how we do things around here. It's also been in 2 weeks since I've streamed. Oof. Guess what? Well, blammo. Oh no! What's going on? Why does it do this? I don't know why it's been doing this. Fit to screen. Uh-oh. Right, real Reggie. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, very nice. Okay, I think that's it. Let's try it. Continue. We're just gonna do. Ooh, I don't remember how to play. Well, we'll figure it out. We got time. How is everybody? Just feeling great. Super tired. Do I remember how to stream at all? I don't know. Okay. Uh, uh, okay. 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 Oh, wait. Okay. Cool. Um, okay. Um, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright. So, holy crap, where do we start? Japan. The flight always kind of sucks. Um, it's just a long flight. I mean, I'm lucky because for me, it's a 10-hour flight there, which considering, not that bad. You know, flying to a completely different continent. Not bad at all. I can imagine for other people that have to travel more than, what do you call it? Sorry. Uh, have to travel more than 14 hours. Can imagine it is not great. But, anyways, um, yeah, I don't know why this airliner keeps giving the food just suddenly tastes worse and worse, especially since you know what you're getting. I don't know. That's what it is for me at least. WestJet. They're supposed to be good. I don't know. They're not the worst in the world, I guess. I don't know. They could be like, which one was that? Delta? It was the one that had all the things where they were like attacking customers. I think it was Delta. I don't know. Anyways, so typical thing, same flight that I've been taking. You land at what was it? Like okay, you land at 4:30. By the time you get to the hotel, it's at least 6. So you're tired because you're on hour. By 6 o'clock, I'm on hour. Uh, um, Okay, sorry, chat. Um, where was I? Yeah, so you land about like 4:30. Get to the hotel as early as 6 if you're lucky. Depends. I don't know. For me, I was in Shinjuku. Um, Probably not going to stay in that area again. I don't like the station. Shinjuku Station sucks. Any, Anyone that's gone to Japan, that's been in Tokyo, will tell you that Shinjuku sucks as a station. It's just how it is. It's one of the worst stations. That and Tokyo Station, honestly. I don't know if Shibuya is any worse. Honestly, I haven't spent much time in Shibuya. Um, yeah, it's a lot of hoopla actually, and yeah, I got lost in Tokyo Station the last day. Ugh, that was another story. Anyways, are we using multi-purpose cleaner right now? I think we are. Well, that's why it's cleaning really well. I wonder if we can use the different nozzle actually to oh, ooh. No. So yeah, um, oh yeah, so I got an airport transfer because because I was thinking, oh, I can handle the trains by myself. And then I realized, oh no, we are going to be showing up. We're going to have to take Shinjuku Station, or be in Shinjuku Station. Probably at least. I'm not really down for that. So, what I did instead is I did the airport transfer. Cost a little bit more. Is it worth the headache? Or not dealing with the headache? I'd say so. Yeah, I guess it depends on the person who you are, but for me, it was worth it. Why is that? Oh. But yeah, definitely, not too fun. I don't know. He was also driving extremely fast. It was like he was driving like 150 kilometers an hour on the highway. For you Americans, that's like what? I think that's like 90 miles an hour almost, around there. He was driving quick. I didn't mind terribly because it's like, oh, at least I'm getting there faster. But he was like speed racer, man. No, it was funny though. And yeah, it was funny. So he'd be driving, and then you'd be all of a sudden, oh look, Disneyland, and you're like, what? Okay. It was funny. He was kind of goofy. I didn't mind it. He was some old Japanese guy. It was great. Didn't fear for my life one bit. It's fine. Yeah, though, or yeah, so yeah, I get there at like, I don't know, what was it, 6 or 7? Ended up being a lot of traffic in Tokyo that night. In Shibuya. Well, actually half of like Tokyo was traffic. But, um, yeah, yeah, I ended up just getting there, and then I was kind of like, oh, I could go to bed now, but it's like, I don't want to go to bed at like 7 o'clock. 'Cause then that can be an issue where you're like sleeping too early and then you're getting up at like 4 in the morning, which sucks the big times. Big nuts, if I may. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It was alright. Anyways, I'm so tired. I can't focus. Um, yeah, it was, it was not fun. I don't know. Anyways, I went for a I had to withdraw money because I decided this time because it's actually decently priced at like the 7-Eleven. So I said, screw it, I'll just get my cash there. It's just the only issue is I can only draw like 500 at a time there, just because of my bank. But, you know, whatever. Big deal. And then there's a sukiyaki nearby, so I did that. It's not bad. It's like the most mid out of 10 food you could get in Japan. to be fair, that's pretty good for some places. So it wasn't too bad. Um, but at least, but you can actually get beer there, so and alcohol, so that's nice if you're into that at least. But yeah, ate that, went to bed. What did I get? I got like a beef bowl, and then I got they gave me a raw egg to throw in there. That was pretty good. That was pretty nice. Mix it in there. Oh mama. But okay, sorry chat. Anyways, what am I doing? Anyways, yeah, sukiyaki. Or is it called? It's called sukiyaki, isn't it? I don't know. It's not bad. It's fine. Anyways, on to the next day. What did I do the next day? Oh yeah, so next day, if you recall my stories of before, I went to that bar in Kanda, and I met some Japanese businessmen. I actually kept in touch with one of them, and we ended up going around Kamakura and Enoshima, which is pretty cool. I do recommend going to those places. They are wonderful. Uh, Definitely glad I went with them because that is a place that is beautiful and I won't forget it. And like, I would definitely go there. It is that nice. Very much of a lakeside town. A lot of like shrines and everything. There's a big Buddha statue and stuff, but it's only um like you could spend the whole day there, but like it's not far from Tokyo. Like I think from Tokyo Station it takes like an hour to get there, and then you're you just kind of walk around. You can literally walk the whole area, which is awesome. Or I think we didn't walk Enoshima because that was kind of far. But anyways, let me. Ugh. Oh man, coming back to Canada, it's like the food hasn't been as good. I mean, like stuff at home's fine, but or like whatever. Like I don't know, stuff you can make can be better. And then I got Japanese food, and it was kind of garbage. Mayor's cat, Ulysses. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, we went to Kamakura. So we visited a couple shrines, one Buddhist temple kind of thing. And you could actually walk inside the Buddha. It's kind of cool. It was super hot in there. So it was like 27 degrees Celsius that day, which is um, Americans who make things difficult. What is that? 96? no, 80, 89, something like that, 90 something. I don't know. It was hot. And like humidity is really high. But then you go into this structure that has barely any ventilation and you're in with a bunch of people. And yeah, it gets real hot real quick. There's even a sign in there. It's like, please don't stay in here longer than like 5 minutes or something, just because of how dangerous it can be because it gets so hot. But yeah, pretty cool. I could probably post more pictures of this stuff later, but or I'll just post it on stories and stuff. Anyways, yeah, it's a pretty beautiful place. We went to a couple of shrines. Otherwise, like there's a fox shrine, a kitsune shrine. Pretty, quite pretty. Had the torii gates all along it, and yeah, it actually looked really good. Very clean, very kind of quiet little one. Not super popular, which I'm glad he kind of took. My friend took me to that one because that one was actually pretty cool. Uh, and then where did we go after? Oh yeah, we got some. Or where did we go? We went to another shrine. It was a little bigger. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess you can kind of compare it to like Meiji Jingu in like kind of stature, which is the one in Asakusa in Tokyo. Uh, it's a different look to Meiji Jingu, I guess. Maybe not as big, but it's definitely pretty. And then there's a bunch of lotus plants, all stationed outside of the area, like in the kind of front area of the shrine. Very, very pretty. Got a few pictures of them and everything like that. They were kind of at the end of their season though, because they're starting to die. Still look quite beautiful. What did we do after that? We got Katsudon. It was good. If you ever had Katsudon from Japan, it slaps. And it was a funny thing. Canadian pork. I kid you not. I had Canadian pork in Japan, and it was pretty freaking good. But yeah, they like when they cook it, like it's super juicy. Um, the pork, pork's super juicy. Like the way they kind of do the batter, it's like fluffy but also like crunchy. I don't know how they do it. They're amazing. It was a great meal. Um, Afterwards, that's kind of when we headed out to Enoshima. Enoshima, I would have never thought to go by myself, and then as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I'm in love. Actually, there's a place along the train tracks to it that there's a scene from Slam Dunk, I guess. I don't know, because I saw that all these people standing taking pictures, and then I asked my friend, I'm like, hey, what's that about? And he's just like, oh yeah, it's from Slam Dunk, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you get onto this island, like you walk up to this island basically, and it's a pretty island. Like a lot of seabirds around there, like kites and stuff like that. They're called kites. They look like an eagle basically, like a brown eagle, but they're I guess not a eagle. I don't know how else to explain it. Um, but yeah, definitely beautiful place. I had fun. I enjoyed it. What did I do after that? Oh yeah. Of course, afterwards we're done. You wash up, or you eat food, you wash up, and what do we do after that? We go to the club. Um, I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it too much because they were just playing too much generic music, I guess. And then I tried the other floors, and they're all like same kind of deal. Just wasn't into it. So then you kind of walk around Shinjuku. That's always a bad idea. You get approached by a lot of people for very nefarious things. Very nefarious things. I'm sure you could look up what those things could be. Yeah. I will just say, only talk to the Japanese people. Even then, you should probably keep it to yourself. But otherwise, yeah. That night kind of went long enough that it was kind of like, And then what did we do next day? Next day, I just kind of was running around Tokyo to grab things I might want. So I was in like Akihabara. Where else did I go? Akihabara. What time did I wake up? I don't remember. I think I woke up kind of late. I was out late. Akihabara. And I went to Akihabara because I was looking for stuff, and I wanted to have gyukatsu, which slaps. I had it last time I was there. It is so good. I love it. So happy. That place was great. Get to the point with Japanese now, they actually ask me if I want an English menu, which is great. I appreciate that, but then it's also still like, no, please give me the English menu. And actually, the servers, they were asking me a few questions. They were curious about where I came from. They're like, oh yeah, it's like, where are you from? It's like, Canada. And they're like, oh really? It's like, why is your Japanese so good? I'm like, it's not. It really isn't. I just, I don't know, say the right things apparently. I'm guessing most of the time. I don't know. It's fine. That's a funny thing. You can say certain words and people will be like, whoa, you can speak Japanese. And I'm like, no, I can't speak Japanese at all. Actually, I can't hold a full-on conversation in Japanese comfortably, so it's kind of like, I try my best though. But it's, yeah, it's all fun. Yeah, it was nice kind of them talking to you. I think they're also trying to practice English, so that kind of helps. So it's kind of sweet when they do that. Um, and then you kind of reach the middle, like where you're speaking a little bit of English, a little bit of Japanese, and they're kind of doing vice versa. But yeah, great place. What's it called? I'm gonna actually tell you the guys the place because it is really good. I definitely recommend it. I'll even pin it in chat for you guys actually. It is super tasty. I'm gonna double check something though. See, yeah. So okay. Anyways, where is that Katsudan place? It's in Akihabara. As soon as you get off the station, like at the Akihabara station, go through the south entrance. I think it was. Oh, there's a car accident in Akihabara right now. Anyways, oh, there it is. Okay, so go through the south exit at Akihabara Station, and then make sure you're going west. So if you go through the south exit, make sure you go west. It is there's kind of a curb that turns west and it turns south. Walk to the end of that till you get to the T intersection, and then keep going. And then there's going to be like kind of a cut into the building where there's like small stairs going down and stairs going up. Right there, that place is so good. It's called Yukatsu Motomura in Akihabara. I guess it's a uh, franchise, but it is so good. So damn good. I'll actually type it in here for you. Let's see if I can do this right. Let's see. Yukatsu Mo to Mira. There. Yeah, this place. I'm able to pin. What? Why? I should be able to pin no problem. Why am I not allowed to pin in my own chat? Come on, chat. Whatever, it's the only chat in there, I guess. Ah, man. Uh, hopefully, I don't fall asleep, because I am hella tired. Hella tired. Uh, I can't pin it, but for now, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Anywho, whoop. Yeah, that place, so good. So good. It lets you cook the meat exactly how you want it as well. It's not hard to cook steak, by the way. It's really easy. Just, honestly, that stuff, if you want it like, keep it kind of medium rare, because they give it to you rare. Just literally a minute to 30 seconds on either side, and it's done. Don't forget about it, because then you're gonna overcook it, which, this stuff, since it's like, I think they use, maybe as type of Wagyu, I'm not sure, like a lower grade Wagyu maybe, but still good enough that, you know, if you overcook it a little bit, it's not that bad. Still not too chewy. But then I went back to Odaiba, and I went to the Gundam store, and I bought another Gundam for the Gundam streams. So we're gonna do another Gunpla build. I got, what was it? Shinuju? I honestly can't remember. It looks really cool though. I just literally, I didn't even know who it was. I just grabbed one that looked cool. And then I saw another one that looked even cooler, but I already bought that one, and they only allow one purchase per day, which I was like, no. And then I didn't have enough time to go grab it. I didn't have enough time to go grab it when I was leaving, so maybe we'll just save it for when we come back. Which might not be for a while anyways. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Yeah, fun time in Tokyo. Then I got up early to go to Hiroshima. The secret to leaving, like avoiding rush hour, get to where you want to go before 8 o'clock. That is my advice. Because after that, rush hour starts, and it is hell. Especially in Tokyo Station. Rush hour Tokyo Station is the worst. Like, so bad. Because it, like, what Tokyo Station sees something like 1.6 million people a day. Like, that's too many people. It's a big station, but it's not that big. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of fun in there. But yeah, so what I did is I left at like just after 7. So I got to Tokyo Station before 8. And then, so I was able to get on the bullet train by, when? Uh, when was it? Just before, well, okay, I got my ticket for just before 8. And then I saw a line, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stand in a line. And then I saw my train leave. And then I started freaking out, and I'm like, went to somebody, I'm like, I bought a ticket, and I stood in the line, and I didn't realize it was my train, and I left without me. The good news is I was able to just take the next one, and it wasn't a big deal. You just, if you had reserved before, you have to just go in unreserved, and it's fine. Okay, all's good as well. And I left like at 8 o'clock, so it's not even that big of a deal. So it's like, oh, okay. I just lost like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. So it's like, okay, we're good. Not a big deal. Yeah. Hiroshima, though, is a beautiful place. I totally recommend. 100%. Do it. Go there now. Put it on your list of places to do or be. One thing though, depending on how long you're there for, you could honestly fill your whole trip in Tokyo and see your like literally keep yourself busy the whole time you're there. Especially in a group of people, I feel, because then like because I solo travel, so I get a lot more time to just, or I'm able to accomplish a lot more because I'm not waiting for anything. So that is one major difference. But yeah, that's my little tip there. Also, just literally go up to the JR staff, and literally all you have to do is say for Tokyo, or well, say if you're already in Tokyo, you just say for like Nagoya or Kyoto or um, Osaka, and literally they'll kind of get it all sorted out for you. And then they'll show you. Sometimes they show you, oh, this is the seat you can have. Do you want reserved or unreserved? They either speak a little bit of English or it's pretty straightforward of what they're saying. So yeah, it's like reserved, unreserved, green car. I recommend, I don't know, honestly, it kind of depends what you want. So like, if you want to try to make sure you have a seat somewhere specific, get reserved or get the green car. Green car's kind of worth it, kind of not. I don't know. You get a little bit more space, you get a nicer chair, and then you get a footrest. It's just if you can't really have anything in front of you, which kind of sucks, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Which I just usually have my backpack anyways. And then luggage, you're technically, if it's bigger, you're supposed to have it in the oversized luggage. Mine was just at the edge of it, so it's like can do with or without, but you're better off just to put it in the oversized luggage. So that is that. Why is it trying to say I can't pin the comment? Trying to pin the comment again. Man, is it gonna make me do this right now? Hold up, chat. Okay. Please don't start playing something. Okay, thank you.
Every Canadian dairy.
No! I don't need advertisements. What is this? Favorite dashboard. Pin message. Thank you. Alright. Now we got that figured out. Anyways. We could close this, I guess. Just a little bit. Anywho. Anyways. So yes. Uh, yeah, Hiroshima. What? Why is it? Sure. Anyways. Yeah. Hiroshima is a beautiful city. It is wonderful. I recommend it wholeheartedly. It is so wonderful. I did I went to the museum, the Peace Museum. Everybody went in there smiling. Everybody came out of there real somber. It is quite disturbing the amount you could see. If you have issues with like gore, Maybe not so much gore, just like, I don't know, kind of more tragic stuff. Don't go there. Just walk around the grounds. The grounds are beautiful as they are. Like everything's like clean and cut and everything, and then you can see there's the flame, the peace flame. I didn't really go and look at it just because I don't know. It was fire. Fire's cool. I don't know. I was more interested in looking at other things anyways. But yeah, I went through the whole museum. It takes a while actually to get to the museum if you, especially if you sit in there and read everything, or you can do the audio tour thing, and they have it in like English and Japanese and I think a couple other languages. I'm not sure. Probably Chinese and Korean. Those are my guesses because those are the most common things you're gonna find in Japan for extra languages. But yeah, yeah, it's a pretty cool place. You see a lot. You learn a lot. Um, Probably by the later half, I started getting my fill of it, where I was like, okay, I'm kind of done. But there's so many people in there. Oh my goodness. Like, there are certain points where you weren't moving just because there's so many people in there. And it's like, holy cow. To be fair, the hallways were a little bit narrow for the amount of people that they would have coming through. I don't know. I think they had like, there was like a school field trip going on. And then like a bunch of tourists. A lot of actually, pardon me. Actually, American tourists, I've noticed. Or at least people of the white variety. But anyways. But it was still a nice place nonetheless. And it's like kind of separated in two buildings where they're bridged together. I don't know, it's kind of cool. But yeah, you see all the stuff, you kind of zoom through it all. Zoo! And then you see some documents and stuff. And if you're ever interested in sort of like war history or anything, it's definitely worth going to. One thing I will say is I do not like the narration approach they took. I don't, I just don't, I don't know, for me, I just didn't like how it came out. I don't know if that makes sense. It was the person that was telling the story basically, I didn't like how they told the story. Though it was very interesting, I just didn't like how they told it. That's pretty much it. But, still, really cool place. Definitely learn a lot. It's heavy. Like, it's real heavy stuff in there. Um, like feelings wise. Not recommended for the faint of heart. I don't know. It's a family place. You know, you could still take your family there to learn. Like, I mean, your kids might be like, "Why are we here?" But you know, even like teenagers might be like a little more interested because it's like, oh, what actually happened? Because they hear about it, and then it doesn't go much further than that, right? So, yeah, definitely a cool one. And then you're on the grounds, and it's pretty. You see the atomic dome, and it's kind of wild. See, it's like still standing, so it's like one of the it's I think the last standing structure in Hiroshima from the explosion. Oop. That was in within blast radius, and which wild to think. Yeah, but it's a pretty city, like trees and everything, beautiful. They have a lot of gardens there actually, which is quite nice to see. The dogs are running amok. Yeah, beautiful city. Hiroshima, go to it. Uh, I was there on a Sunday night, so if you're talking about nightlife, there isn't much of it. Um, Like I just wanted a place to have like a couple beers with people. Most places were closed. I didn't go to a shisha bar because they were like the only place that was open. So I was like, I'll come hang out. And then they're like, tried to talk to me and like just, you know, kind of felt bad for me that I was looking for something specific and I couldn't find it. And then, well, not so much specific that there wasn't really anything that I like would feel comfortable being at. And then they were just kind of, you know, talking to me, hanging out. And I just said, all right, time to go to bed. And they're like, okay, have a good day. But yeah, Hiroshima people, super nice people, like incredibly friendly. Uh, like if you compare them to like Tokyo people are pretty cold. Hiroshima people are quite friendly, and then Osaka people are just loud. That is the best way to talk about or describe them. I like Osaka people; they're fun though. Oh, I do appreciate the Hiroshima people. I met a few quite interesting people actually. They're quite nice. Like what was it? The next day I actually went to where did I go? Oh yeah, actually I didn't just go to the uh the Hiroshima Museum, the Peace Museum. I also went to Hiroshima Castle, quite pretty castle. They had cats all over the castle, like these like have you ever played like have you seen that mobile game? I'm sure you have like cat cat wars. What is it called? Hold on, I have it. The Battle Cats. Battle Cats. It looks like that. It's just they're all dressed up in like one of them's dressed up in like a castle outfit. It's cute. Um, yeah, you just kind of run through there. It's not really meant for tourists per se. It's more meant for Japanese people because a lot of the signs were only in Japanese, which is fair. I don't feel like a lot of tourists outside of Japan actually come to Hiroshima for that. I think they're mostly there for the Peace Museum, which, all right. Um, and then actually went to a garden after, and it was quite pretty. Very, very, very pretty. I did take a few pictures. I think I posted it on Twitter. I definitely posted on one picture on Instagram. Um, very, very nice. Go to Hiroshima. Oh yeah, also went to the Mazda factory. That was pretty cool. So I didn't realize in the Mazda factory, you need to make a reservation. Guess who didn't make a reservation? This guy. Guess who was able to get in anyways? This guy. It helped probably because it was solar travelers. They're like, oh yeah, we have some empty spots that got closed out, so you're able to come in. I'm like, cool, yay. Yeah. So first off, the factory is huge. Like it is enormous. Um, it's basically a small town, is what it is. I think it's comparable to like what is it? What you gonna call it? Samsung City or whatever. I think Toyota City is supposed to be more impressive. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't visited there. I was supposed to go there, and then the friend that was supposed to be there, or I was supposed to meet up with, they were busy with work, so I was like, ah, okay. I guess we won't hang out then, which is fine. You gotta survive somehow. Me too. But anyways, so yeah, I went to the Mazda Museum. That was pretty cool. So like, give you an idea how big this place is. It follows along one of the shores, which are more of a river that leads to the ocean, and then you cross a bridge, and then you're on the like the end of another kind of peninsula, and it's just enormous. Like, they have their own hospital, the Mazda hospital, so you could get your rotary heart transplant. Sweet. It is open to public though, so it's like whatever. And then they have all their office buildings, which is like a school where all the students become designers and engineers for Mazda, which is really cool. And then you got all their like R&D, and then you got their whatchamacallit, their head office, which actually you go to head office to go through the tour. Um, and then there's like the whole factory portion and everything like that, which is ginormous. Um, and they only make 2 cars at this factory, so it's like really big for 2 cars. But I went to a cafe actually beforehand because I was like, oh, yeah. So I last minute got a reservation, so I had to wait like 3 hours in order to kind of go through with it. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Just bum around for a few hours. So I went to the cafe. Oh, pardon me. Went to the cafe. Really nice woman that runs it. Uh, she actually loves the cafe, it seems to be. And then we were just talking for a little while there. She didn't have many customers anyway, so we were just like chatting up a little. She was asking about like, where I'm from and learning Japanese. A lot of people ask you why you want to learn Japanese and stuff like that. And it's literally for those instances like that, I think is the biggest thing. But yeah, we were talking for a couple hours and stuff like that. And then I went and explored a little bit. I pretty much just rode the train and then rode back. I was just bored. It's pretty cheap on the train anyways. Yeah, so then we went to the factory tour, which actually I was kind of surprised. It was about 90% Australians, I think. Which is like, alright, cool. I can gel with these people. I do find Australians are pretty freaking easy to get along with. They're loud, but like, they can be annoying, but they're just good to be around, I find. I don't know. I think it's being a Canadian and then an Australian. There's some sort of connection that you have. Being both like under the Queen and everything like that, unlike America. Not the same as America. So we have just that connection. We both have goofy accents. I don't know what you're talking about, and good I might. Right? But yeah, the tour, it's like 2 hours long. Go on the bus, they show you around the factory, talk about the whole area. And then they go into like a part of the museum. And then first they show you like some of the cars. Oh man. Woof. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I'm yawning. Oh, I had a long day. I had no sleep. Oh boy, does it suck. I hope I sleep well tonight. Or else doing anything tomorrow's gonna suck. But yeah. What was it? Yeah. So you go through the factory, check out like, start going through the old cars, so it'll bring you like from past to present. Uh, Past being like the very Where? Hi. What? Okay. What's it? Jeez. Can these people stop messaging me? I'm just trying to do my job and tell stories. So, anyways, yeah. So you check out all the old cars. So they'll go like after the first trucks that Mazda ever made, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And yeah, they were literally just motorcycles with truck beds on them. It was great. I love it. And then you see like stuff like the Cosmo, and then like the RX-7, which there's a really the RX-7 there. So pretty. Oh, it was like a Spirit R too. It was so cool. And then there was this 787B. Oh, those are so cool. 787B is so cool. Have you seen those things? Actually, okay, that car is so loud. It is one of the top 3 loudest cars ever recorded as far as I'm aware, like race car wise. I'm sure there's like some like guy in like a shed that's made a louder car, but like still, it is incredibly loud. It's like 150 decibels or something. It's stupid loud. But yeah, so there was one of those. There's a couple of rally cars. There's a little Miata. So it had its headlights popped up, so it looked all cute. Of course they did that. Or even they know. They know what people want. Cute little Miata smiles. But yeah, and then they show you actually part of the factory, which you cannot record at all. So you're not allowed to record the grounds, and you're not allowed to record the factory. Which, okay, fair. I wonder how many people do actually. I feel like some people do and just try to hide it. I wonder how many get caught. But yeah, you watch them assemble one of the engines to the Mazda MX-30. It's kind of interesting. And then as soon as you've done that, they kind of talk about the boats that actually take the they call the Mazdas everywhere. They're massive. Like I think the biggest ship can take like 5,000 cars at a time. And it's like a ferry. That is huge. Like you see it outside the window and it's like, holy cow. That is massive. Big. So big. But yeah, after that they show you future developments or concepts and stuff. So they showed off like a bicycle, a statue of an animal kind of thing. And they're like, what's the animal? And everybody keeps guessing the wrong stuff, but I was just piped up and I'm like, cheetah. And it's like, yes. And it's like, yeah, because I actually kind of knew that's what they said before. I've seen this stuff, okay? I can be a nerd about certain things, it's fine. We accept nerds around here. It's okay. It's okay to be a nerd. Okay? Anyways. So, you start looking at that stuff. There's a sofa. A Mazda sofa. Why not, right? It'd be a pretty nice sofa, I do have to say. And then... What was it? Oh yeah, you started seeing the RX Vision cars. Oh man. They look so good in person. Oh, don't slip down the slide. Yeah, they look so good in person. So the RX Vision, there was another one that was, I don't know what it was, I've never seen it before, but it was basically like a 4-door version of the RX Vision. And then they had the Vision Gran Turismo car, which is the LM55 something. Really cool car, really low, like outrageously low. But definitely really cool. And yeah, definitely worth a tour. I mean, you get to sit in some cars and stuff at the very end if you want to. Like, there's like a Miata. There's a couple other cars like that. All good. You know? Are these clean? I can't tell if these are clean. Oh. Oh, it says the Stego slide's only most clean. I think. Ah. So they're on the edge of the fins. Anyways, yeah, you can buy some stuff at the or the Lego store. The Mazda, uh, Mazda factory, and they're a little on the pricey side. Like I got a cup for like $50 or so, or maybe a little bit more. You could buy a more expensive color, and it was or cup, but it was just a different color, which I liked the color that I ended up getting anyways, because it's the red soul crystal. Very nice. Um, yeah. And then like there's shirts and stuff. There was a jacket that was like $200, and I said, look at the shirt. That's similar. Because you know, I don't really need more shirts. But I got another shirt. And yeah, Mazda Factory, definitely a good one. I ended up actually going on a date after. She was actually really sweet. Uh, very sweet girl. I would, and plan is, I guess, to hang out again next time, because she's like, well, you should spend more time here for one. Also, there's a couple more places that you should probably look at, because they're quite wonderful as well. Miyajima and stuff like that. So she's like, yeah, let's go next time. I'm like, yeah, please take me with you. That would be actually really cool. Yeah, she was really sweet. And then I headed, after having coffee with her, I headed straight for Tokyo, or Osaka. Oh, mama. That was a ride. Yeah, I ended up so I got to the hotel. I walk into my room, and then for some reason the shower door isn't closing. It's like, uh-oh. I actually had another date lined up. And yeah, so I was like, I'm kind of late, and they, so yeah, there was like, oh great, there's something wrong with my room, so I was like, okay, hold on, told her, like, sorry, hang on a bit, I just gotta make sure that nothing's wrong with the room. I ended up calling, hotel staff. I actually fixed the issue before they got up to my room. So I was like, yeah, the door wasn't closing properly. I guess I fixed it. So, yeah, I just want to make sure nothing's wrong, because I don't want to be paying for something I didn't do. But, anyways, all's well that ends well. And then, I went on that date, and that date went a lot worse than the one earlier in the day. uh, definitely, I don't know, just uninteresting person. And when you're like the only one like trying to like talk in the conversation, and then they're like no input, it's like okay, well that's fine, I guess. And then after that was done, I literally just kind of booked it and hung out with my friends from Osaka, some of my friends from Osaka, and we drank too much. Was it the most I drank? No, it wasn't the most I drank. But we definitely drank a little bit too much. And that was fun. I enjoyed myself. See, now the next night, I drank too much. um, yeah. So, yeah, I went to a place and, well, I was hanging out with this guy, Italian guy. Actually, so I went to one place, and then for some reason, the staff corralled all the foreigners together. So there were some Thai people, they're actually quite nice. They're all kind of like a group trip, which is cool. And then there's a Korean guy in the group, and he was really cool. And all these people were like, yeah. So like the Korean or Thai people were like, yeah, if you ever come to Thailand, just like let us know, and we'll hook you up. And then uh, I talked to the Korea guy, said the same thing basically. So they were actually super sweet. So it's like, oh sweet. I didn't really say the same about Canada because not many people want to go to Canada anyways. It's not quite the vacation place. I don't know. I do recommend it to some people for like certain things, but like it's like don't come here for too long. There's a lot to explore. If you like nature, Canada's really good. Definitely worth recommendation. Um, you're gonna have to probably drive everywhere, which sucks. Because transit in Canada sucks. There's no, yeah, there's no other way about it. It sucks. Just has to do with like how it's set up. It's just a government process. It's dumb. Anyways, um, it's almost better when it's like privatized because then it's better. I don't know, because the government just has no incentive of making it better. Or like when they do, it costs like a lot of money and then it just doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. I digress. Um, so yeah, um, we had fun. Met this Italian guy too. He was pretty cool. We were kind of be each other's wingman. So we were like running around and kind of noticing a lot of Japanese girls at least the clubs we were at were very much like, I don't know what they were there for. So like they're playing some pretty decent music at one place, and like actually we did notice at the first place they actually planted girls there to make you buy drinks for them, which is kind of interesting. So like there's girls that literally work there, and then they'll be like, oh, can you get me a drink? And then they'll be super sweet for you, and then as soon as you get a drink, they disappear. And it's like, okay, that was weird. But, oh, but yeah, um, definitely kind of weird. So we went to the next place, because like this is kind of getting weird, so we are like, okay, let's get out of here. Um, went to the next place. Um, it was weird. So, some pretty jamming music, not gonna lie. Uh, they were playing like Uchida 1. I don't know if any of you have heard that, but Uchida 1 is a good song. And then also like some other big ones. Bling Blang Bong Borm. And then other, There's this other song that's been going around lately. It's called High. What's it called? High. High. Euroconde. It's like get it going, get it going, all Anyways, pretty. It's not a bad song. I don't mind it. It's not like my pick, but it's good. I'll take it as is. You can jam out to it. It's pretty great. Yeah, they were playing that. So yeah, of course you're in Japan, so they're gonna play like popular Japanese songs. But then also they were playing a bunch of K-pop, so it was kind of like, all right. I do like some K-pop, so I didn't mind it. Played a lot of Twice actually. I noticed that, and then like a little bit of La Seraphim live. So that was cool. But yeah, okay. So what we noticed is the people in the front two rows were all foreigners. A couple Japanese guys, but it was mostly foreigners, just jamming out. We're having fun. Some of the Japanese guys were standing a little further back. And then all the Japanese girls were standing in the very back doing nothing. I don't get it. Like, they literally stood at the very back, didn't dance. They looked so unpressed about being there. I don't know why. And then you go up and talk to them, and then they, like, shoo you off. And it's like, what? Like, are you here to mingle? Are you here to listen to music? Like, you don't look like you're having fun at all. You just look like you're... I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Like, at least for, like, concerts, you know, like, you kind of see the person enjoying themselves. Like, they might not be doing much, but you see that they kind of enjoy their time, you know. Doesn't matter if they're not going hard or whatnot, they just kind of hang out, jam out to the music, whatever else. No, these people just looked like they didn't want to be there. And it's like 30 girls. And we were kind of looking at each other, like me and the Italian guy, and we were like, yeah, that's weird. So, met some Australians, of course. They were funny. And then we left. And then, or no, he went to go meet with someone else. And then I decided I was going to go somewhere else. Yeah. So I went to this other place. I ended up buying bottle service. And of course they're going to make decisions like that. Terrible decisions like that, you know, when you're drinking a lot. But, honestly, not a bad idea. Besides the fact that I drank way too much. Way too much. Like, way too much. How much is too much, would you say? Okay. Let me tell you how this night went down. Okay, so we get bottle service, or I get bottle service. It wasn't too bad. Like, I think American, it's like something like 250 bucks or less. Like, it wasn't that bad. Um, you get a lot of service with it as well. Uh, though I met this person that kind of runs the bottle service. Oh yeah, some young Japanese guys were like walking with me, and they were like, "Yo, let's go, let's go, let's go!" And then they expected me to pay for them at the next place for the cover charge, and I'm like, no thanks. You guys can pay for yourself. They just expected me to pay for them. I don't know. Kind of weird. I know it's like kind of Japanese, kind of. I guess like the eldest person pays for the pays for stuff in Japan, which I guess, but also they don't need to expect me to conform to them, even though I did with my friends at uh, that I ended up hanging out with at a later point. But that's lit for a later point in the story. But anyways, I guess that's kind of why my friend kind of was very stunned when I actually paid for our lunch. But I just really appreciated him, and I didn't. I felt kind of bad that he was already paying for a lot of things, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna pay for lunch because like he's taking care of me. Like I really appreciate what he's doing for me, and you know I'm like I just want to show him my appreciation to him because like he's a great person and everything. So anyways, um, which actually he's been to Canada before, so he says he's gonna come to my city and probably at some point. So he'll just when that happens, I'll probably end up taking him around some places. But anyways, so okay, so I got bottle service, of course, right? My girl, her name's Mao. Go to Gala. If you're getting bottle service, talk to Mao. She is the champion. She is the best. She will take care of you. She is amazing. She definitely took care of me. She helped. She just made sure like things were going right my night, I guess. So it was just kind of like I really appreciate what she did for me. She's the kind of person like if you need anything, she will help you find it, and that is basically her job. And it was like, wow, need more people like you in the world because you are amazing, and I definitely appreciate what she does because like even though tipping is not really a thing in Japan, I would definitely tip her a good sum just because it's like I appreciate for everything you do. But yeah, she literally uh she was taking care of my night, making sure I had drinks and everything. She invited some girls over, everything like that. At that point in the night though, I was too drunk. I was much too drunk. Um, I was very drunk. How drunk may you ask? I don't really remember everything that happened that night. Um, it was fun, I think. Um, so of course I'm like drinking. Um, I guess closer to the end of the night, I somebody took me to the bathroom, and I was puking, and they were there. They had me there, made sure I was good, which I appreciate. Um, they made sure I was all okay, and everything. Got my water and everything. Stood by my side as I was yarfing in the toilet. Oh man, not my finest hour. Um, yeah, he was cool. He actually was like bro moment there. It's like it's okay, brother. Just hang out. I got you. Just kind of take it easy. We'll get you through this. It's like, geez, man. Um, yeah. Uh, later on the next morning, I saw that uh, I followed somebody randomly on Instagram. I'm like, who is this? It was the guy in the bathroom, and he literally was like, I guess at some point in the bathroom, he was like, "Yo, follow me on Instagram." As I'm puking my lungs out. He's a cool guy though. He's super nice. He uh he helped me in my time of needs, which I super appreciate. So it's like you can't go wrong there. Yeah, that was funny. Definitely a good time. But yeah, that night, yeah, that was kind of rough. After they 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 kept me there basically for the whole night. 'Cause I remember they were like cleaning up by the time I was leaving. I don't remember much, but I remember like the lights being on, so they were done. But they made sure I got back to the hotel for sure, because I was checking my phone for any semblance of what was going on. I found a video, and I guess I sent it to somebody to be like, "Hey, this is what I'm doing." La la la. Um, yeah, I don't know what I was trying to accomplish there. I think I was just that drunk. I don't know what was going on. I'm like, here, in case anything happens, please save me. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I guess what they did is they made sure I got back to my hotel. This seems to be common in like Japanese places. Like if you get super drunk, especially if you pay for bottle service, especially I guess, but like if you get super drunk, they make sure you go in either the right direction, they get you a taxi, or they like if your hotel's locked close enough, they'll actually walk you back to the hotel, which is wild. Uh, Definitely appreciate that. Like that is who does that? In Canada, they kick you out to the street and let you figure it out on your own. Like that's how it goes in Canada. Not great. But yeah, they definitely went above and beyond. You know, Japan hospitality. It is as it is. But yeah, that yeah, Mao was my savior. She made sure everything was okay. She took care of me. Um, the next day, I was so hungover, I didn't really get out of bed. I I don't know if I got an alcohol poisoning, but yeah, I was really struggling, like really struggling, like super struggling. Yeah, I was like I would like sit up, and then I would lay back down, and then I couldn't keep my eyes open, so then I just go back to sleep, and then get up again after like an hour, same thing. Eventually, in the evening, I was able to get out of bed, go get an onigiri, ate something, got some water, Pocari Sweat. Should have had more Pocari Sweat though. I didn't have enough. I never got enough, unfortunately. But yeah, Pocari Sweat, onigiri, drink that, feel way better. At least better enough, and then I just kind of slept it off the whole night. So I just tried to sleep a lot. The next day, I said I will go out and I will not try to do anything too wild. I won't drink too much. So I went to one place, hung out there for a little bit. There's one guy I met actually a while ago. Last time I was there. He was actually doing a DJ competition that happened to be going on at the same time again. Um, yeah, he happened to be there. I was just really tired, but I came up to him. I'm like, "Hey man, you did great again." He's like, "Oh hey, no way." I'm like, "Yeah, hey, it's me again." And he's like, "Oh shit, yeah, it is you." But yeah, we talked for a little bit again and hanging out for a little bit and talking about things that happened and all that stuff. So didn't have that much to drink. Somebody at the door kind of met me and had a drink with me. I was a little confused. I don't know. I didn't pay for drinks at that place anyways, but like it was one of those places that you can sometimes pay 2,000 yen to get in, and then you get free drinks for the rest of the night. Just get a different menu, which is fine. Don't mind. Like it's mostly just like vodka and gin, I think. But other or I think shoju as well. But anyways, that place that was cool. Talked to that one guy, and then I left. And then I went to another place, went to check it out. I don't remember if I went there before, but I don't know. We were just checking it out. And I got there, and then the guy behind me, he's like, "Hey, is this place any good?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't remember going here." And he's like, "Oh, so we're just walking down the stairs, start talking to each other more." And so he's asking me about like places to go, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like you can go to this place, and check out this place, recommend this place to you, whatever else." And he's like, "Yo, you know all that? I'm gonna buy you a drink." And I'm like, "Oh, you don't have to." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna do it because you're super nice to me and like helping me out and everything." And I was like, "Okay, thanks." And so he bought me a drink, and then so we were talking a little bit more. And then uh, yeah, he was like, "Hey, like, where's a good place to like, where's the best place you probably go?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know. I was at this gala place and it seemed pretty good." Um, and he's like, "All right, let's go there right now. I'm buying bottle service." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we're getting bottle service." I'm like, you sure?" He's like, "Yep, let's go right now." I'm like, "Ah, okay, well, so much for not drinking tonight." I'm sure you can imagine how that went. Um, yeah. Happy it was a fun night. It was a wild night. It was a fun night. And, my girl Mel, my savior, she, hooked us up. 'Cause I said, "Hey, I got somebody coming, 'cause they wanna come have fun." And she's like, "Perfect. You want VIP?" And we were like, "Yep." And she's like, "All right, I'll meet you there." It's like, "Yeah, we're right outside." 'Cause the place we were at, I was actually right across the street. So we showed up, and she met us at the door, which is great. And then oop, there we go. So she met us at the door, and then Thai buddy that I met just now, he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'll pay for cover." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I don't know if there's that issues with his card or something or whatever, but he was having issues paying. Mao, the Lord and Savior, was like, "Hey, I got this. You guys go get drinks. I will take care of the rest." It's like, "Oh, okay." She is so good to me, chat. She is so good to me. Uh, so she took care of us for the whole night, and that was amazing of her again. And yeah, so she is like, "Anything you guys want, you tell me. I'll go get it." She literally took care of us for the whole night. Made sure everybody was happy. It was like You want girls? I'll get you girls. You want guys? I'll get you guys. Like, you ask for anything you want. You want music? You get music. Like, she just went above and beyond. Like, I don't know, she just took care of us. It was great. We had a good time. I didn't drink as much because I think it's what I did to kind of not drink as much though is I laid off the wait, hold on. Laid off the vodka Red Bulls. That's kind of what killed me the time before. Yeah, but definitely since I laid that stuff, it was definitely a lot better. I remembered all the night, at least most of the night. We'll say 99% of the night I remembered. There's a little bit of murky water here and there, but nonetheless, that was a good night. Alright, chat. I am going to wrap it up here because I am tired and I still have to go to work tomorrow. Boo hoo. Boo hoo me. That sucks. Sucks the big time. Uh, I will continue the story later on because it's only like halfway through the trip. Oh, man. Ugh, my back's sore. I'm not sitting properly while I'm gaming or streaming. I'm getting the gamer posture, which is not good. I meant to stretch today, but I didn't because I was busy. I might have time this tomorrow night to do like everything. Hopefully, at least. Anywho. Anyways, alright, chat. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for coming to hang out and say hi, even though some people didn't, but that's fine. Lurkers are allowed as well. We don't mind. We don't mind. Though, if I am to be Twitch partner, it'd be nice to have at least three people talking at the same time. Or is it three or five? It's not a big number of people. Yeah, it's five people. It's not a big number of people. It's just people. And I need also 50 subscribers. So, affiliate or partner? Affiliate. Twitch affiliate. Because if we do that, then we can start doing things like actually making money on this, which means I can put money into this, a lot more money at least, and I can make things better. Because there's a lot of things I want to do and I want to make better. Like the Gundam stream, there's ways I know I can make it better. That just requires money, even though I talk about these trips. But um, I do want to kind of, I'm still picking and choosing a little bit, but I do, if I can put more money into this would be kind of cool, you know? If I like get a, like say, like, I don't know, $200 from this, I can pay for a new camera to help with the top-down view for the Gundam build stream, right? I can get a mic stand and a microphone for a better microphone. Like this one's great, no. It's just a headset mic. And the one thing as well I don't like about it, if I move it around, you can hear it. And it's kind of nice if I don't have to make all these mouth noises as well. Uh, while you guys are listening in, if I could make less mouth noises, I'm sure you guys would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I could get a nice microphone, a dynamic microphone, so you don't have to hear background noises. Though I do still want to like kind of make an enclosure around PC to make it so it's like a little bit better with like sound reduction. Just something, like so you don't have to hear the dogs jumping around and stuff like that. Silly goobers. Wah. Anyways, that is it. That is all. Thanks for stopping by, chat. Um, yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I think we'll have time. But that is all. Goodbye, my friend. Bye.